how were we able to make over 700% on QQQ puts today? So to go through this, we'll go over the Discord, show you what we posted in, because you could have followed this all along for free, or at least seen what I was looking at for free. So lots of ranges today. SPY had already filled, but we provided you the range at 574.63 to 573.72 that had filled, so not really much you can do by the time I had posted it in chat. However, we did give you two ranges on QQQs, and that was 49307 to 49130, as well as a range at 48813 to 48590. So we expect these to fill as we put in chat here again at 9:36 a.m. Expect all of these to fill. And then just to show you the added confluence, look at the futures. We had lots of downside gaps on the ES and also on the NQs. So lots of reasons to come down, lots of reasons to push down. So where is that on the chart? This is a chart here. This is, well, actually we called it at 36. We called it here and had a target all the way down here. And what happened for the day? It came all the way down there to here. And we literally pinpointed the bottom of the day, at least for now. So how do we look for entries on these? So couldn't get an entry on the open because we just dived straight down. So there's two ways we can get an entry. Retest of our golden pocket, which is the upper fibs, so 50 line fib to the 61.8. So that's the first opportunity of the range. Then the next one is the retest of the bottom of the first range, so 49130, retest of that. Both of these could have provided great trading opportunities to short the move all the way down to 48590. And again, this is what we were looking at. I was looking at the 488 puts, and I'll go through why we were looking at those. We bought in an average at $35, which is in this range here. I think I got filled here around 9.53, and if you held those, they did over a 700% move. And again, that is roughly where our target was. Again, that's getting short here, or even in this range here, this whole area here. And again, that's targeting this low. Now, that was the trading opportunity. Again, we posted this all in Discord before. This is why we shorted down here, even how we're finding reasons for entry, because if you missed that one, then it would have been hard to enter because you didn't retest this fib. And again, by the time you kind of come down to this fib, then it's a bit too late. So really, if you missed that, was kind of the last good and kind of strong entry we would look at. After that, it was only kind of really fair value gaps and stuff to look at for entry, which isn't exactly how I like to enter. So I like to be using the fib retracement of ranges, or retesting the bottom of ranges to trade to the next one. So great trading opportunities over on the Qs. And again, we did post in here again, obviously all ranges have filled. Again, the Qs all filled, and then also SPY filled obviously very early on in the day. We'll quickly pull up the SPY and the ESO so you can just see that. Again, filled literally as the day started. So again, no trading opportunity really to get on there, no great risk to rewards. And again, trading is all about the risk to the rewards and the probabilities, and there wasn't great setups on the SPY just because we were open so close to range. Qs would have been the same if that was the only range we had, but we did have one down here with a lot of downside gaps, creating a high probability that we fill this gap, and as well as providing a great risk to reward. And again, I said we used the 488 puts. Why was that? So if we're getting in roughly in this area here, the 488s were only $35, so quite cheap, and we expected a move down to at least 486. So that meant for $35 of risk, even if it happened right at the end of the day, these contracts would be worth a minimum of $200. So the risk to reward there really is making sense, and we could just let these options run, and we didn't have to kind of panic out of these trades. And again, you could have sold some out on this first move here, because what did this first move provide? That first move there is the top of this algo range, which is again where you want to be taking some profits, just because again we might not always come down to fill. So definitely taking in profits, readjusting at that level makes sense. And then if you stayed in for that second run to completely fill, did a much nicer run. And again, why was this move so much smaller than this overall move? And again, that's the options flipping from at the money to in the money. And as soon as they go in the money, obviously for each dollar move, you're going to make $100 on the option. We paid $35 for them around here. That move there created $200 in value, not including premium or time. So that is the breakdown for today. I hope you followed the Discord, because again, people in here we even asked how chat was doing. People didn't even ask, but people were saying, good call, he did over 600%. Didn't, but read through the timeline, this was perfectly played. So again, join the discords if you want to be joining this valuable insight into how I'm looking at the markets every single day. So hope to see you in the next one, and that's it. Peace.